All right, good morning, good morning. Welcome to another episode of Stand Tall. Today is July 21st, 2023, and we are going to acknowledge that there are 36 passages in the month of maneuvering, 37. And so over the next couple of days, I'm going to push some together based on the translation. So, first, 21, ponder and deliberate before you make a move. He will conquer who has learnt the artifice of deviation, such as the art of maneuvering. I like it because 21 is just one sentence. Just ponder and deliberate before you make a move. I mean, anyone picking up the art of war can perhaps, perchance, maybe pick up and open it up to that page and just see that one thing and take such tremendous value away from the one line. But I'm not saying that people haven't heard that before. I think for a lot of us, especially if you're watching this video, you know that you need to think about things before you do them. And I think a lot of people naturally do, but it still helps to see written down. So as far as maneuvering is concerned, and 7 being the tactic of maneuvering, this I feel like ties in everything in the past that we've talked about over the last couple of days about knowing when to be as quick as the wind or as still and strong as a mountain, when to be as damaging as fire. And it's just, he will conquer who has learned the artifice of deviation, such as the art of maneuvering. So like the artifice of deviation. So like if you've mastered this skill of deviating from the plan, if you've mastered adaptability, to use a strengths finder term, if you're adaptable in the moment, this is more the art of maneuvering. It's not necessarily being able to flank the Army's position, or I'm going to take up a sniping position 300 clicks away. This is more like when situations arise, can we position, I don't know, our organization? Can we position our family? Can we position ourselves to then pivot and maneuver forward in the most advantageous of ways? And sometimes that might be putting a sniper in a position or flanking the enemy if the time calls for it. But all right, to the translation or alternate translation: act after having made assessments. The one who knows the measures of far and near wins. This is the rule of armed struggle. Lee Kwan is the only one who comments on this. He says, the first to move is the guest, the last to move is the host. The guest has it hard, the host has it easy. Far and near means travel. Fatigue, hunger, and cold arise from travel. Well, Lee Kwan, you might be thinking about it a little too much, but essentially, another way to look at it. Okay, July 21st, let's bring it to the Stoicism philosophies of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Ryan Holiday. Made for working together. Whenever you have trouble getting up in the morning, remind yourself that you've been made by nature for the purpose of working with others, whereas even unthinking animals share sleeping, and it's your own natural purpose that is more fitting and more satisfying. Marcus Aurelius, Meditations 8.12. If a dog spends all day in bed, your bed most likely, that's fine. It's just being a dog. It doesn't have anywhere to be, no other obligations than being itself. According to the Stoics, we humans have a higher obligation, not to the gods, but to each other. What gets us out of bed each morning, even when we fight it like Marcus did, is praxeas koinonikos apodinonai, which means to render works held in common, probably Greek. Civilization and country are great projects we build together and have been building together with our ancestors for millennia. So that's kind of an interesting thought that I've been mulling over in my head in the last couple of days. All in all, and long story short, and 30,000 foot flyover, it is essentially that our state, our town, our country, this world that we've built is there because we as humans have been helping each other out building it for the last however long. And I think that's one of the reasons we get so up in arms about war, and we recognize that it's such a bad thing because it's destroying stuff. And I think that's other reasons like why people get so mad at the thought of a great reset, because Why reset everything that we've been building for millennia? We are made for cooperation, which is Greek synergia with each other. So if you need an extra boost to get out of bed this morning, if you need something more than caffeine can offer, use this. People aren't depending on you. Your purpose is to help render this great work together, and we're waiting and excited for you to show up. That can mean a lot of things depending on a lot of things, and where you're at and how you view life. I think as far as duty and maneuvering are concerned, it's our duty to others in order to maneuver ourselves into situations that help other people's lives improve. I mean, okay, it's cliche, pardon the language, but at the end of the day, civilization is more or less able to move forward because of not just all the bad in the world, but all the good in the world. Like all the little good deeds, all the things that are happening on time, all the things that go every day thankless, that that just are the reason for the miracle of what we have today. So I'll leave you with that. Would love to hear your thoughts in the comments on those two, and how you feel bringing Eastern philosophy and war tactics to Western meditation and Stoicism is going. I think it's really fun, seeing that we're able to kind of connect dots with all the readings. Some of them we've struggled with, but looking forward to keep doing this and seeing y'all keep standing tall. And we'll see you on the next one.